Yo guys, what is going on? It's Luki here and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be going ahead and talking about the best MP5 class setup you can be using on Cold War. This weapon is so nice to use and it just feels amazing. It feels 10 times better than the MP5 on Modern Warfare ever did, in my opinion. If you guys played Modern Warfare, you guys know MP5 was one of the most popular weapons, but on this game it feels even nicer, and I can imagine it's going to be a very popular weapon for the whole duration of this game. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the class setup. I'm going to be giving you guys a low level class and then a high level class once you unlock the higher level attachments, because leveling on this game does take quite a while. My level at the moment is level 34 for this weapon, but once I unlock all the attachments I will be going ahead and obviously using different attachments. So at the moment I'm using the Microflex LED. All the other sights on this weapon and on this game are kind of ugly, to be fair. Like what the hell is that? Some of these sights are just kind of crazy. So yeah, the Microflex LED is definitely the best sight you can be using, and I do use this for the duration of the whole game. Even if I get this weapon to max level, I will always use the same thing. Sound suppression on the muzzle, but once I unlock it I will be using the agency suppressor, because these suppressors on this game actually take you off the minimap whenever you shoot, which is absolutely amazing. But the agency suppressor takes you off the minimap and it also increases your vertical recoil control, so obviously it's a 2-for-1 really. It's like a foregrip and a suppressor in one. It's going to increase your accuracy and also take you off the minimap whenever you shoot. At the moment I'm using the Ranger barrel. It increases the muzzle velocity. But once I do unlock it, I will be using the Paratrooper barrel. And then at the very beginning, before you unlock anything, I recommend you guys just using the normal extended barrel. But as soon as you unlock this Paratrooper barrel, it's really good because it increases your effective damage range and your muzzle velocity by quite a lot. And it's going to increase your range and your power of the weapon. And it's just going to be really good at those longer ranges, and you're going to be able to get a lot more kills at those longer ranges with this attachment on. So as soon as you do unlock it, go ahead and use the Paratrooper barrel. But in the time being, whilst you wait, use the extended barrel and then use the Ranger barrel instead. Next up, we're going to be talking about the magazine. The magazine I'm using at the moment is the 40 round speed magazine. It's the best magazine for literally every single weapon. Most weapons on this game do have a 40 round speed mag or some kind of speed magazine, and I recommend you guys using that. In the time being, whilst you wait to unlock it, I do recommend you guys using the fast mag, because the reload time on this weapon and all of the weapons on this game, to be fair, are pretty slow. Next up, the Duster Stock is incredibly OP at the moment, and I really recommend you guys using this. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a couple of clips of what this Duster Stock is going to be able to make you do, but trust me, it is really fun. It basically gives you the sliding back from like Black Ops 3, if you guys remember that game. Watch, just watch. As you see, I slide once, twice, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I kill this guy. I literally slid like 5 times in a row. Here I slide 1, 2, 3. You can slide so many times in a row, and the most you can do it, I believe, is around about 6 times if you hit it perfectly. You can probably get more if you hit it perfectly, but the most times I've actually slid whilst using this stock is 6 times in a row. And it's really good if you guys are trying to rush to the enemy spawn. I can imagine this stock being insanely good for S&D rush routes as well. On this game, if you guys remember on Modern Warfare, everyone at the beginning of like S&D would use their knife to run. But on this game, it's going to be using your slide to literally get to the enemy spawn as fast as possible. I've been doing it pretty much every single time I play. As soon as I spawn on this game, the first thing I do is literally slide my way all the way over to the enemy spawn, and I pick up some super easy kills. It's really good for sliding off ledges like that as well. As you guys can see, you slide off the ledges extremely quickly and the enemies are not going to know what's hit them, and it's just going to help you guys get a lot more kills and die a lot less. As you can see there, that guy was literally shooting my body because I was literally just destroying him every single time with the slide. But yeah, the sliding on this game is a very good movement, and it's going to be one of the biggest, like, best movements you can pull off. Apparently the G slide is back as well. You have to do some kind of certain thing to hit the G slide. I haven't managed to G slide yet, but there is a way to G slide apparently. If you guys don't know what G sliding is, basically it's a way where you slide and then jump, and it gives you a massive like boost, and it makes you go absolutely flying really fast. But yeah, so I really recommend you guys using the stock. It is a very good stock. It's going to let you guys get a lot of kills, and whenever you're in a 1v1 gunfight, if you just chuck a little slide in there, the enemies are not going to know what's hit them. Now with the MP5, honestly, it's good at any range. It is an SMG, but this thing has assault rifle like range. You guys will see in this clip right here. I'm pretty sure you guys saw this in the intro clip. I get that first guy, get this next guy, get that next guy. This guy is coming around here. I get him with no problem at all. Another guy behind me, and I get him. Easy 5 little kill streak, and this weapon is such an easy weapon to use. Literally any single person can do well with this weapon. If you aren't doing good on this game, use the MP5. Trust me. I wasn't doing too good on this game because obviously there's a bit of skill-based matchmaking, and I stuck on the MP5, and I ended up just doing some insanely good stuff with it. It is such a good weapon, and it kills ridiculously fast. For an MP5, for an SMG, this thing has insanely good range. Like, I've been outgunning people with XM4s and Krieg 6s and like M16s. I've been outgunning people with snipers and all that kind of stuff at these really long distances, and in reality I really shouldn't have been doing that. If it was any other game, if it was Modern Warfare, I wouldn't have been able to outgun those people with the MP5. But the MP5 on this game is extremely good. If you guys are wondering what perks I recommend you guys using, it is very simple. So perk number 3 is probably the most important one, and this is Ghost. I've used Ghost on every single Call of Duty. You guys probably know what it is by now, but basically it takes you off the minimap whenever the enemies have a UAV. And on this game particularly, the enemies are going to be getting a lot of UAVs. For example, as you guys know, the new score streak system makes your streaks not reset when you die. So pretty much every single person on the enemy team are going to get around about 2 UAVs every single game, and because of this, you're going to be on the enemy's radar pretty much all the time. But if you do have Ghost on, you aren't going to be shown up on the radar, which is really helpful. The other perk I recommend you guys using, which is really good, is Gung Ho. If you guys remember, Gung Ho basically lets you shoot faster after you've been sprinting, which is really helpful. And also stuff like Engineer is good because there's loads of field mics, loads of proximity mines always on the map because of everyone's field upgrades, so sticking that on is really helpful. Scavenger is really good as well, obviously, because you guys are going to be able to pick up some ammo whenever you need it. Anyway, that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Give this class up a go. Let me know down below what your favourite weapon is, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I held that the entire game, man. I held that the entire game.
We'll make the capitalists regret this day.